So how did you first get into television/film production?
I've had an interest in filmmaking since I was 13 years old. Ever since then, it's just been a way that I felt would be the best way to express myself creatively in an artistic way. I've always felt that I was going to be some sort of artist, and just so happens that cinema became the outlet for my creativity. I have really good leadership skills, team player also, easy to work with and able to adapt when situations turn sour, which they usually do in any sort of production. Also, I'm pretty willing just to do any sort of work that needs to be done and just help out any way I can. My specialties are in writing and directing. I usually prefer to direct what I write, and just recently I finished my first feature film, which I'm working on getting distributed right now. Right now I'm actually working on the promotional package. Directing has always been a comfortable position for me because, as I said, I'm have good leadership skills, so it's easy to get people on board with the vision that you have and keep people on task. It's just fun to collaborate with people as well. Maybe they come up with an idea or a different line that I never thought of using, that's always a fun surprise when you're filming, is coming up with those ideas that you never would have thought of when you're writing it. Over the past 3 years, I've made nearly 30 short films. I've always been a fan of the horror genre, so some of my favorite movies come from that genre, particularly the slasher genre, so 1980s horror films are usually my favorite. I also like action movies. Even though he gets a bad rap, I do like Michael Bay movies. When I watch those movies, I'm not expecting a complex story, I'm just there to be entertained, so I feel like he does a good job in that. So a fan like the Transformers movies and things. Not much deep storytelling there, but they are entertaining. And it's fun to see things explode every once in a while. I actually just graduated in the fall from the University of Iowa, and I basically wanted to continue with my creativity in filmmaking, keep my mind going, and I felt doing an internship would be a good way to keep my creative juices flowing and also just stay busy while I'm working on other scripts. Here at PATV, I've worked on different shows, primarily the Tom's Guitar Show. Got to be the camera operator for a lot of them and direct a couple of episodes, which was fun. I felt this would be a great place to finally get into work with green screen and seeing if it would be any use for any future projects. Definitely if you want to get into television, and especially live television, like talk shows or something of that nature, this would be a good start just to get the feel of it and definitely understand the production of how an actual live television show goes. In the next 10 years, hopefully in Los Angeles. That's the main goal, is to move out there and become a horror movie writer and director for Hollywood. Hopefully Lionsgate, if I get to choose, that would be the number one. Up until then, just keep making independent movies around here, Iowa, and just keep growing and growing with the production value and budget and professionalism to really get a good profile before I move out there. Hi, I'm Jesse Heisel. I'm 23 years old. I'm a recent University of Iowa graduate with this major in cinema, and now I am interning here at PATV.